Y'all, the time has come. It is the time for the tariffs. They take effect technically tomorrow. However, I think you will notice that a lot of things are increasing in response to them. They've been steadily increasing, not by 25%, obviously, but it's been a slow increase, and you've noticed grocery prices getting more and more expensive. Well, now that it has come to light that the tariffs are in fact going to end up going into effect tomorrow, today's March 3rd, they go into effect tomorrow, you're going to have things such as, and these are some, not all, soups, cereals, juices, ice creams, sodas, wines, coffee, produce. And when I say produce, I'm talking about everything from lettuce, avocado, we're talking about tomatoes, bananas, all of that stuff that we are typically used to seeing 24/7 in our grocery stores, you're most likely going to be hit. So the tariffs are 25%, but the companies need to recoup. And when I say the companies, I'm not talking about the ones that sell them to the American companies. I'm talking about the American companies. They need to recoup the losses, the projected losses from people that are going to abstain from buying their products. So the 25% increase that they will incur, they're going to increase it to the consumers up to 33%, some of them even more than that. So we are going to see a further increase because these companies want to make sure that they make as much money as they've been making. And the only way they can do that is to further increase. So I want y'all to take a look at some of the items that are currently on that are being sold now. And when the tariffs do take place and you see an increase, I want you to take the percentage, right, of the single item and multiply it by 25% and see if that's what the current price or the future price will be. Because 9 times out of 10, they're not going to stop at the 25% that they are incurring because no one's going to sell anything at cost. So, we are going to see some of our items go up as much as 34, 35% because the companies are already projecting that people are going to abstain, and so they're going to have no choice but to do a further increase past the 25% mark. Kentucky is going to be one of the hardest hit simply because of everything that they're exporting for the most part is liquor based, and Canada has already denounced that they are no longer buying Kentucky's alcohol. Another state that's going to be really hit hard is going to be Florida, and it's going to be Texas. They are huge when it comes to imports, and we are already at a trade deficit, y'all. That means as Americans, we import more than we export, meaning the billions of dollars that our companies already pay is going to go up 25%. It's going to lead to, because these companies, there's no cap on CEO and C suite salaries, they are going to try and maintain the money that they've already been making. So they're going to start cutting individuals who they find wasteful. That is middle management, that is the bottom line people, that's janitorial staff. You're going to see a huge drop off in employment coming up shortly. If you are a Republican and you are not regretting your vote now, you will regret it within the next couple of months when Q2 and Q3 start showing that these companies are losing a lot of money. Q4 is when layoffs and furloughs start to happen. That is exactly when it's going to start. By 2026, I estimate that we're going to lose about 15% of our workforce. And that's just in the private sector, that's not federally. So get ready, buckle up. Y'all need to get y'all's pennies in a row. Y'all got to start growing your own vegetables. Y'all got to look up all of this stuff. The power is in our hands as it stands right now to know what to buy, when to buy, how to buy. And y'all, talk to your neighbors. If y'all live in areas where, you know what, I can't grow everything that I need, you grow this, I grow that, we'll come together. You need this, so let's start being more communicable. Let's have a community. Be gregarious. All right? Gregarious. That's social. Go out there instead of being on social media, go out into the real world and say, you know what? I've got this. What do you have? And let's start our own personal trade because this shit's about to get bad real quick. It's springtime. Now is the time to start growing this stuff yourself.